Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chat Plays Kahoot. Now, if this is your first time here, I would love to explain some of the rules for you. Alright, welcome back. Welcome to another iteration of Chat Plays Kahoot. I hope you all are ready for some pain. The rules are, you will have 30 seconds to answer per question. No more, no less.
Okay.
Number 2, you're allowed to cheat. In this game of Kahoot, I have no way of being able to tell if you're cheating or not, so cheating is not only accepted, but actually kind of encouraged for some of these questions. So yes, this is a Kahoot game where anybody can cheat and anybody can be number one. But that is where we come to the third stipulation. The real winner is not whoever comes in first, second, or third place. Because we assume everybody is cheating, I don't care about who gets the best score. The person who actually wins the game of Kahoot is the person who comes in fourth place. Now, today's beautiful grand prize for our fourth placed winner will be 1 free month gifted sub to my Twitch channel and bragging rights. Not only do you get access to beautiful emotes, no advertisements, and a better layout than TikTok chat, but you get some FaceTime with yours truly. How does that sound? How does that sound? Before we start, let's also check out what subjects we're going to be covering today. Now, I have been using these last couple of times. The subjects we choose are voted upon based on what people want from the last Kahoot game. So if you weren't here for the last one, make sure to be here at the end of this one so you can influence what we do for the next one. The topics for today will be lore about me. Another topic will be voice actor, cat facts, famous killers, and STEM questions. Now, these are going to kind of be all over the board. We've got everything from true or false to multiple choice answers and answers that have a slider on them. So be prepared for all of the above. In total, there's a little more than 28 questions, 30-ish questions, I want to say. And we are going to jump right into it, starting with Yonside lore. Do you think you know me? I bet you don't. First question, ladies and gentlemen, up on the board, we've got a quiz. What is my legal first name? I always like to start this off with a little bit of a softball question, but is my legal first name Yonside, Lucas with a C, Lucas with a K, or just Luke? About half of the answers coming in right now. Still about half of the time on the clock. Do you know my legal first name on my birth certificate and everything? And almost all of you getting it correct with my legal first name being Lucas. My legal first name is not Yonside, although that would be way fucking cooler. We hit it with another quiz. Where was Yonside Lucas born? Was it A, Ohio, B, Oregon, C, Florida, or D, on the naval base in Guam? Only 3 of you getting it correct. I actually was born in Cleveland, Ohio. I currently live in Oregon, and a staggering amount of you think I was born in Florida, which slightly worries me. I am not a Florida man, but the fact that I give that energy is troublesome. With the whole top 5 getting changed around, Lumina going from 4th to 1st, Slade in 2nd, Football Ant dropping down, or coming up to 3rd, and Yatta-Tat-Tat moving down to the 4th spot from the 1st. Let's keep it pushing with these questions, ladies and gentlemen. Another quiz question. What country have I not been to? Have I not been to A, Thailand, B, Mexico, C, Austria, or D, Canada? 14 answers in, only 2 seconds left. Most of you, all 6 of you coming in correct. I have been to Thailand, I've been to Mexico, I've been to Austria, but despite only living a 6-hour drive away from Canada, I've never been. Would love to go though. Amazing snowboarding, great people, and I drown myself in maple syrup every time I have waffles. Let's check that scoreboard. With the top 5 getting changed around again, Alex going up to 1st, Football Ant in 2nd, Lumina in 3rd, and Hunter taking the coveted 4th spot where you want to be to win, ladies and gentlemen. Another quiz. What do you think of Lucas? A, I think he needs to shut up and get back to the game. B, damn, that's one sexy mother. C, I'd like to see him oiled up and wrestling the Duolingo owl. Or D, who the fuck is Lucas? I thought this was a Doug stream. Boom, the correct answers. I think he needs to shut up and get back to the game. And who the fuck is Lucas? I thought this was a Doug stream. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, You cannot placate. You can't buy a correct answer with niceness around here, okay? We don't play that type of game. I'm not one to sell my soul for a simple compliment. However, I can understand that some of you might have thought this was a Doug stream and just accidentally wandered in here. So I apologize to you, therefore that is also a correct answer. But I do need to shut up and get back to the game, so without further ado, let's check that scoreboard. With T-Bone popping it up into the 4th place and sitting where he needs to be to get that coveted 1-month gifted sub to the Twitch stream. After losing You Laugh, You Lose only 2 weeks ago, Lucas had to dress up as which character? Was it A, Princess Peach, B, Elsa from Frozen, C, Misa Amane from Death Note, or D, Snow White? 19 answers in, 3 seconds left. Let's see if everyone can get on the board real quick. Almost all of you getting it correct. It was Princess Peach. I'm kind of happy it wasn't Misa Amane or Elsa from Frozen, to be honest with you. Princess Peach is just, it's more of my color palette. You know what I mean? I'm a pink guy. I can rock pink. Just in case no one believed me. There you go. I knew somebody was going to ask if it was real and that they needed proof. So there you go. There's me in a Princess Peach costume. I hope you're all happy. Join in on the streams to make sure you get there for the next You Laugh, You Lose to see what happens to me when I inevitably lose. Next section, we're going with voice actors, like regular actors, but less attractive. Charles Martinet voice what other famous characters? He is wildly famous and known for being the voice of Mario, Luigi, and countless other Nintendo characters, but does he also voice Master Chief, Ghost from Call of Duty, Handsome Jack from the Borderlands series, or Parthenax the Dragon from Skyrim? And only 5 of you coming in correct. He is not only known for being Mario, but is also known as Parthenax the Dragon from Skyrim. The same guy that goes, woohoo, is the same guy talks like this to the Dragonborn. Alex at the top, Apple making their way to the 4th spot. Congratulations, Apple. Coming in hot. While the top 3 seems to be pretty solidified, can anybody get them down from their podium? Next question. This one's gonna be a slider. D. Bradley Baker is one of the most prolific voice actors of all time. How many characters has he voiced? 16 seconds on the board. Nobody has it in yet. Everybody ran to Google as fast as they could. Only 7 answers in. You better get those answers in, ladies and gentlemen. Only a couple of seconds left. Most of you coming in at the last moment, with the correct answer being on the other side of the spectrum. That's right, D. Bradley Baker has voiced 2,552 different characters. Another quiz question. This one's multi-select. Which of these anime protagonists is voiced by a woman? Is it A, Monkey D. Luffy, B, Naruto Uzumaki, C, Gon Freaks, or D, Ash Ketchum? 13 answers in, only 10 seconds left. And if you answered all of the above, you are correct. Monkey D. Luffy, Naruto, Gon, and Ash are all voiced by women. The top 5 jumping around everywhere. Alex moving up to 1st, Ant in 2nd, Lumina in 3rd, and Arlu taking back the 4th spot. I believe we got one more question when it comes to voice actors. Another quiz! What famous comedian voices the genie from Aladdin? Is it A, Theo Von, B, Don Rickles, C, Robin Williams, or D, Eddie Murphy? 19 answers, 2 seconds left, and the answer is what most of you put down. Robin Williams was the genie from Aladdin. With the bottom 3rd and 5th place getting moved around, Hades going into 3rd, Arlu going into 4th, and while everybody knows who voices Groot, who is the voice for Rocket Raccoon? Is it A, Tom Cruise, B, Jake Gyllenhaal, C, Channing Tatum, or D, Bradley Cooper? But almost all of you getting the correct answer. It is indeed the blue-eyed devil himself from The Hangover, Bradley Cooper. That one actually kind of blew my mind when I first learned about it. A big swap out of everybody, with Slade still in 1st, Glitch Green still in 2nd, Hades in 3rd, Lumina going down to 4th, and Football Ant at 5th. Next section is going to be all about cat facts, and personally, I'm more of a dog person. True or a false for you all, the Sphinx cat traces its origins back to ancient Egypt. Is this true? Answers in chat if you know them. Other people are still playing. And the majority of you getting it wrong. The Sphinx cat does not trace its origins back to ancient Egypt. It traces its origins back to the faraway and exotic land of Toronto, Canada in the 60s. Some absolute demon of a human who was living in the frozen tundra known as Toronto decided at some point to make an animal furless. For what reason, I will never know. Slade staying on the top one. Hades moving up to second. T-Bone moving up to third. And Arlu moving up to fourth, where they need to be to get that month free sub. A slider question. What is the longest fall a cat has survived in stories of a building? We have our answers between 7 stories and 45. Now remember, this is just what's been recorded. Theoretically, it could be more. Theoretically, it could be more. I guess it can't be less because this is what's recorded. I can tell a decent amount of you cheated because you got the right answer. The longest fall a cat has survived is 32 stories. Let's see how the standings have changed with a massive flip around. Arlu jumping to first, Joey in second, Slade, Hades, and T-Bone all dropping down, with Hades in the coveted 4th spot. What percent of their lives do cats sleep? Is it 40, 50, 60, or 70? And most of you getting it correct. Cats do intend to sleep 70% of their lives away. If you ask me, that sounds like a pretty good life. Stubbs the cat was the mayor of an Alaskan town for how many years? 10, 15, 20, or 25? Only a couple of answers in, 20 seconds left on the board. Five seconds left. Be sure to get those answers in there if you have not already. And a decent amount of you getting it correct. Stubbs the cat was the mayor of an Alaskan town for 20 straight years. The scoreboard jumping all over the place again. Alex going back up to first, Hades in second, Joey in third, and Arlu taking the coveted 4th. One more cat fact. What is the technical term for a hairball? Gross. B, bizarre. C, folliculus orbis. Or D, big hairy balls. And a decent amount of you getting it correct. The technical term for a hairball is bizarre. The 2 of you that went with gross, I'm gonna give you the points anyway because technically a hairball is gross. My game, don't argue with me. I do what I want. Congrats to the 2 of you that saw through that action. We're on to famous killers. You guys wanting this subject kind of worried me, if I'm being honest here. The fact that like 4 of you were like, can we talk about famous serial killers, is genuinely concerning from a standpoint of a streamer that worries about his own health. But that doesn't matter much. Let's move on with this first question, this quiz. This famous alleged killer, for legal reasons, recently joined TikTok. Is it A, Black Dahlia, B, Casey Anthony, C, Lavina Fisher, or D, Velma Barfield? Most of you coming in at the last moment here, getting that correct answer. And the majority of you got the correct answer. Casey Anthony, who is known for stuff I'm pretty sure I can't talk about on Twitch or TikTok Live, recently joined TikTok as a legal advocate. What a psycho. This one's gonna be a slider. Louis Garavito is one of the most prolific serial killers on the planet. He is known for his body count, let's just say that. How many proven victims is Louis Garavito attributed to killing? And, ooh, a lot of you kind of all over the place, but the correct answer is Louis Garavito has a proven kill count of 193. Another quiz. We still do not know the identity of this killer. Is it A, the son of Sam, B, the Unabomber, C, the killer clown, or D, the Zodiac killer? And almost everyone getting it correct. We still do not know the identity of the Zodiac killer. Benson Doma jumping up to first place, Gata-tat-tat in second, Green Glitch in third, and Joey hanging on to that 4th spot. Joey wants that sub for the month. Jack the Ripper, very widely known as to be the first serial killer of all time, is believed to have how many victims? Was it 3, 7, 5, or 9? Seems like a lot of people found the answer on Google as they begin. Jack the Ripper is believed to have 5 separate victims, and we still do not know who Jack the Ripper was. There is a billion theories out there about who it could be. Ooh, with 3rd place dropping down, bringing Joey up to 3rd and Alex up to 4th. We're moving on to STEM. Science, technology, engineering, and math. Are you smarter than a 5th grader is really what I'm asking here. True or false? 2 + 2 = 5. True or false? This isn't a trick. Or is it a trick? No, it's not a trick. It's not a trick. Please, please, please. There should not be any answer that are wrong here. If there are, I'm genuinely concerned. Almost everybody has an answer in with only 12 seconds left. God. Two of you? Two of you? 2 plus 2 does not equal 5, guys. In a base number system, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
Stop the cap.
This equation is referred to as A, the Pythagorean theorem, B, the theory of relativity, C, the fundamental theorem of calculus, or D, Fermat's last theorem. And it seems a decent amount of you have passed trigonometry. The answer to a squared plus b squared equals c squared is called the Pythagorean theorem. Top 5 switching all over the place. T-Bone back and Bekindoma moving down to 4th from the first spot. Maybe a strategic play, knowing that there's only a couple of questions left. This is a slider question. How many bones do sharks have in their body? 0 in 400. One person quick to the jump, and seems like a couple of you might have gotten tripped up, but it seems the majority got the correct answer. Sharks don't have bones in their body. All of their bones are made of cartilage. So the answer is 0. Another quiz. The word muscle comes from a Latin word meaning what? A, strong, B, bundle, C, fibrous, or D, little mouse. Let's see if the 18 of you in here so far do as well. 5 seconds left on the board. And 9 of you getting it correct. The Latin word for muscle, musculus, means little mouse, because that's what they thought muscles looked like under the skin. Check that standing. I know this is going to switch it up a bit, and the entire top 5 getting changed around with Joey in first, Alex in second, Arlu in third, and Drake Tamer 63 coming out of nowhere to snatch the 4th spot. First time on the top 5 of the leaderboard the whole game. Moore's law states that A, the learning curve for AI is semilateral. B, a qubit superposition cannot be examined in multiple states simultaneously. C, the number of transistors on a microchip doubles every 2 years. Or D, IDK, but I'm pretty sure that there's more to it. I'm praying to God one of you out there laughed.
Do you see me fucking laughing, my nigga?
10 of you coming incorrect. The number of transistors on a microchip doubles every 2 years due to technological advancements is Moore's law, and for the most part, has been accurate since I believe the 1960s. Right, another quiz. The resistance of stainless steel to rusting is due to the presence of which element with the atomic number 24? Is it nickel, chromium, magnesium, or niobium? And 14 of you getting it correct with some help from Google, no doubt. Time to check the scoreboard. The top 5 getting thrown around again. Drake Tamer losing the 4th spot. He-bone, but going up to first. Maybe just looking for bragging rights at this point. Is everybody ready for the last question? This is a quick one. You gotta be quick to it. If you know me, these last questions could be anything. It could be, what do you think of a rainbow? Bruh. It could be, who was the dynasty leader of the Ming Dynasty? A quiz question. Multi-select that states, what are you going to do right after this game? Is it A, follow Lucas on Twitch to help him get to 1,000 followers and a 24-hour stream? B, join the Discord community and meet some new friends? C, tell Lucas I love him? Or D, engage in a militaristic takeover of Laos? And it seems like way too many of you selected the wrong ones. You are correct. Follow Lucas on Twitch under the name Yonside to help us get to 1,000 followers and a 24-hour stream where chat gets to decide what I do for 24 hours. You should also join the Discord community and make some new friends. Hop on in. We're all a bunch of friendly folk. See, tell Lucas I love him. I told you at the beginning of the game, you can't buy a correct answer from me with compliments and placation. I thought better of you. And D, we do not engage in militaristic takeovers of Laos. The Laotian people are very lovely, and we don't want to step on international bounds. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed the game, and drum roll please. Comes once again to the time. We don't care about the first place, the second place, or the third place. We care about the 4th. So let's see who almost had it. In 3rd place, Bekindoma almost got it. It was too high. Drake Tamer was unable to drop down from the 1st place, and the number 1 our lobby was Green Glitch. And I know now all of you are wondering, well, who came in 3rd? That's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. The 4th place and actual winner of our game is T-Bone. Congratulations to T-Bone. please DM me on either Discord or TikTok or what your name on Twitch is, and I will gift you the free sub to the Twitch for a month. I hope everybody enjoyed playing. Congratulations to everyone on the podium. I hope you had a good time and enjoyed the game. I will catch you next time for another round of Chat Plays Kahoot.